Entertainment Weekly Radio.
Welcome back to Entertainment Weekly Radio. We are here. We have a very special guest. Stana Katic from ABC's Castle is here to talk about her new movie, CBGB, and of course give us some scoop on what's coming up with one of our, let's be honest, favorite TV couples. Welcome, Stana.
Hi, thank you.
This is your first time on EW Radio, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I get to be the one to welcome you into the fold.
Thank you.
So I want to start off with CBGB because I just watched it last night. Super cool punk rock movie. And it's exactly what it's supposed to be, right?
Right. We're introducing CBGBs to, I think, a whole new generation of people. And it's a story about how that punk rock club started and the people that were behind it and that sustained it for so long and actually offered an opportunity for great bands like The Police and Iggy Pop and Blondie and so on to be seen and heard.
And it's, oh, exactly heard, because this movie has a lot of music. Did you all sing because I know you play a producer, so you didn't actually get to sing in the movie, but did the people who played the characters sing the songs that we heard?
Everyone that was performing on stage knew the music, and I think in some cases they were actually using their own voices, and then I think in some cases they maybe were dubbed a bit, but I'm not certain who was or wasn't dubbed. But a lot of the actors would sing to that music that they were performing to. So everyone kind of knew what they were doing. Everyone came really well informed and just ready to play.
Yeah, well, you got a real chance to play. Tell us about your character. I know you obviously play a legendary producer. Tell us about Gina.
I played Genya Raven, who was she was the lead singer of the first all-female rock band in New York, and she was a fantastic, and still is a fantastic singer with a real wonderful earthy, bluesy voice, who also, because she was a major force in New York's kind of music industry or music scene, she was a resource for Hilly, who was a friend and was the right person to go to try and produce a new band, which was the Dead Boys at the time.
Now, you say Hilly, meaning Hilly Crystal, played by Alan Rickman, who is just fantastic in the movie.
Yeah, he's pretty much fantastic all the time. But yeah, he does a wonderful job of playing this really interesting character who kind of accidentally created a rock mecca for a lot of musicians in New York City.
There's a great tag at the end of the movie where they use some actual footage of Hilly at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I thought that was super cool little touch that they added to the movie.
It was sweet because you get to see how similar Alan Rickman and he were, and that was nice. It was nice to kind of have that added on, and then also we got to see how special Hilly was to all of these musicians that were thanking him at the time.
Mm-hmm. Now, Genya's obviously a very different character than Beckett, who is probably who we know you best for playing. What was sort of the appeal of taking on that role and taking on this movie in general?
The movie is about a period of rock music history that kind of opened up the doors for everything that we're listening to now, or from a lot of what we're listening to now. And so when I found out the film was being made, I just really wanted to be a part of it. And Genya came up as one of the characters that made sense. And I loved her. I got to meet her. I thought she was an incredible force and just an interesting kind of ballsy woman, and it was awesome to play someone in the music world like her.
Mm-hmm. Are you a fan of that era of music?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who's not, but still.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, Talking Heads, Television, all of those guys. Iggy Pop came out of there. Yeah, for sure.
I know Iggy was great in the movie too.
Yeah, Taylor Hawkins blew me away. He did a really great job.
He delivered. I also want to talk about this one particular scene with you and Rupert Grint. You're laughing, and you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's this scene in the movie where he kind of drops trow for Genya. Tell me about filming that. And like when I was watching, I was like, oh my God, Ron Weasley is dropping trow in front of Beckett. I can't believe I'm watching this. Like it was hilarious. And it really it was a great scene. Can you talk about filming that with him?
Well, I mean, there's really nothing Ron Weasley about Rupert in this film. He's very much the punk rocker from Cleveland that he was playing, Cheetah Chrome. And Cheetah, actually the real Cheetah, came to set and hung out with us and told us stories about being at the club and working with Genya. And he and Genya are still in touch. They're actually lovely friends to this day. And so it was nice. It was nice to portray the very beginning moments of that eventual friendship.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And you're totally right. I actually had to do like a double take when I first saw him on screen. I was like, oh my God, that's him. Like everybody did such a good job of sort of shedding the personas that we kind of know them for.
Yeah, people were dedicated. People that came to the film were really dedicated to trying to do justice to all the characters that they were playing. The boys that were playing the Ramones were phenomenal. And I remember seeing them walk down the street once, and they were in costume, and I remember watching the reactions around them. People were shocked because the boys had a really great handle on the characters, and it was kind of like going back in time.
You all are listening to Entertainment Weekly Radio's Editor's Hour. We're here with Stana Katic, who's talking about her movie CGBG.